held tight around me, heart within. Doors might open any moment now. Gotta be prepared somehow. I'm ready and waiting, fire burning bright. I'm ready and waiting through longest night. Won't let it die out, won't fade away. Ready and waiting for that day. Burning, burning, never gonna stop. Burning, burning, till the moment comes.
Evening, everyone. Good to see you guys. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you. Tonight's going to be exciting because you can challenge me on anything you want. But it's good to be here. Good to see you. And we are already joined by Luca. How's it going, man?
Sup? How's it going?
Sup? It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
And it's good to see everybody in the YouTube land as well. Thank you guys all for coming. Appreciate you coming. Do hit the likes, please. It really, really does help. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for the channel on how to make it better for you, please do let me know. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to quickly put the light off in the kitchen. That's a bit better. Oh man, so how's it going, Luca?
It's going pretty good.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. So tomorrow night it's a debate against Aaron Armstrong. Is the doctrine of the Trinity biblical? And then on Saturday it's me versus Cupcake on biblical cosmology. So it's gonna be quite
that's
interesting.
happening.
Yeah,
All right.
looking forward to that. So why do you wake up so early, man?
I don't
Don't you
know.
believe in sleep?
I don't remember last time when I joined. The not the previous stream. I don't think. I think it was the 2 streams ago. I joined and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I woke up and I saw the restream box and everyone was gone. I slept through it. Oh well.
But yeah. So, is there anything specific you want to challenge me on?
Let's see. Maybe that video you did on about Sam and Dan.
Oh, the one that was today.
Yeah.
Why things fall. Yeah. What about it?
Okay. So, you don't agree with gravity. So, why do things fall then?
Because nothing can support it. If I lift something up, you would agree it took energy to lift this phone up.
Yeah, okay.
And when I let it go, that potential energy has to turn to kinetic energy.
Well, on our
No, in reality.
In the globe reality.
No, not globe, in reality.
Say,
no,
but on
you
our.
guys said gravity. You guys said gravity, though.
Yeah, gravitational potential energy, right?
But remember, you just asked me, according to me.
Yes, according to you. What say you? Yes.
I pick it up. I had to put energy into the system, so therefore it has now has potential to turn into kinetic energy.
It has some kind of potential energy. Yeah.
Yeah, potential energy is just potential to move. That's it.
Yeah.
And if you know, because the phone will be denser than the air around it, nothing can support it. Where does it have to go? down. It has to turn to kinetic energy and goes down. Simple as that.
So, why, why down?
Why not? That's where I picked it up from. Took energy to pick it up, correct?
Yeah.
And what's supporting it at the moment is my hand holding it. The air is not able to support it, correct?
Uh-huh.
So what happens when you let it go? The potential energy turns to kinetic energy. Now let's take the same phone and let's stick it in mercury. Will it float?
It will, yeah.
Because the
Mercury is
mercury can support it.
It's denser than the fat.
Because it can support it, exactly. Now, if I remove the mercury and now it's just air, what's going to happen?
It'll fall because of gravity. But
Not gravity.
you don't
No
believe in
gravity.
gravity. So what's
No,
making
there's no
it fall?
gravity there. Nothing I
Yes,
just
so what's making it fall if
explained.
not gravity?
Nothing I just explained required gravity.
Yeah, but what is making it fall if it's not gravity? We say gravity is the reason things fall, right? So what's making it fall if it's not gravity?
I just
What's
told
the
you.
force there?
I just told you.
But there needs to be a force, right?
Yeah, the force is simply the object having an unequal balance between the medium around it. So the ratio is different.
And Luca, you're also assuming gravity is taking place in an environment you can't prove exists.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't say anything about space.
Well, right.
you-
No, but gravity is based on that.
But anyway, it's good to see you, Derek. Good to see you, Anush. What's up?
Thank you,
Hello.
Keith.
Hello, I didn't want to interrupt.
No stress.
Hi, GLA. What's
And
GLA
greetings,
stand
Janos,
for?
and greetings, Luca.
What's GLA stand for? Is that like
God-loving
your
anarchist.
initials? Huh?
God-loving anarchist.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, God-loving anarchist. And further description, no NPCs and placeholders.
All right. So on Saturday it's going to be the UN cupcake, right? Or is that
Mm-hmm.
Sunday?
Yeah, cupcake. Yeah.
Saturday. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, good.
It's going to be exciting because it's biblical, and I love doing biblical debates, especially biblical cosmology. So that's gonna be quite good.
All right. Oh my.
What's up, Roger?
Oh, not much. How you gentlemen doing today?
Good. So I got a question for Luca on gravity.
Welcome, Roger. And welcome
You
your
claim
granddaughter.
You claim
that was my
gravity.
Sorry.
You claim gravity causes the phone to fall, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But gravity is not seen as a force. So how does what is causing the phone to fall?
You know what?
If gravity is not a force, because you agree you require force for things to accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
And since gravity is not a force, how is it causing acceleration?
You know what? Locally, sure, it's a force. Why not?
No, but that you can't add locally a force. It's either force or it's not.
Yeah, it can be considered locally a force. So yes, it's a force.
So
In
locally
everyday life, it's a force.
is a force,
Why
but
not?
quote mark globally is not a force.
In reality, it's not a force, but locally, it can be treated as a force. Why not?
You cannot have cake and eat a cake. You cannot be
Why
half
can't you
force
treat
and
it like
half
a
not
force?
force.
It does the exact same thing as a force does. So why
it
can't you
cannot be
treat it
this
like
at the
a
same
force?
time both things. You cannot be a free
You
slave.
can observe it doing the same thing a force does. So why can't you treat it as a force? Locally, that is. So in everyday life, you
Because
can
it's not
say it's a force.
because it's not a force and words have meaning. We have to be exact.
In everyday life, if you ask an ordinary person, like a person you see every day, is gravity a force? Likely they'll say yes.
But does that make it a force, though? just because they say so.
You can treat it like a force. You observe it doing the same thing as a force does, so why not?
Well,
You can treat it
well,
like a
Luca,
force.
Luca, you would agree you're a mammal, correct?
Hmm?
You agree you're a mammal.
Yeah.
Can I
Our,
treat you as a dolphin?
our eggs are born alive. Our babies are born
Can I treat you as a
alive.
dolphin?
I think that's a criteria for the mammal, right? The babies are born alive.
That's
There's
not the
no-
point. The point I'm trying to make is you would agree that a dolphin is a mammal,
Yeah.
and you're a mammal.
Wait. Yeah, dolphin. I'm thinking what
Do you
I'm
think it
thinking.
would be
Yeah.
fair to treat you like a dolphin?
Well, no,
So why are you trying to treat gravity as a force when it's not a force?
because it does the exact same thing as
No,
a
it's not.
force would do. So
No, it
why
doesn't.
can't you treat it like a
Because F
force? You
equals
know?
ma says there has to be a force present.
Yes.
And if
Okay.
gravity is not a force, it's not the force present to cause the
But like,
acceleration. Therefore, it's not gravity.
but like it does the exact same thing as a force, though. So it
It's a
observably does
contradiction.
this. It observably locally on Earth does the same thing as a force does. So you can treat it as a force
So can we then
in
claim it's
everyday
not
life.
gravity then? Could it be something else?
Could there be another force that isn't gravity? We haven't at all detected anything else other
Okay,
than
think what it could
what
be. Use your
gravity.
intelligence and think what it could be, if not a
Okay,
gravity.
if gravity isn't the reason things fall to the ground at 9 meters per second squared, it is because, well, I can only think of one other reason that Earth itself is accelerating up at 9 meters per second squared.
Now
But that
listen to
doesn't
that,
touch a
Luca. That's
globe.
insane, dude.
But the problem with that is though, because you have a globe, which side of the globe is going up?
Yeah, that's true. Yes, that's
Okay,
true.
so
Because if
if
it was the other side of the globe, then it would not act
if
the
Earth
same
is
way. So
accelerating,
yes, it would be different on the other side of the globe if
Luca,
that was the case. So
can
it
we
can't be
agree
that.
that to accelerate some kind of object, we have to provide energy?
Yeah,
All
we
right.
wouldn't even know where to
Okay.
begin with what is
So,
accelerating it upward in the first place.
all right. So from where this energy comes from, which causes Earth to accelerate?
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously it can't. So, yes, Earth does not accelerate upwards at 9 meters per second squared. So we're left with just one, which is, well, gravity. So,
But
I can't
gravity is
think
not
of
a force.
anything other than gravity that could cause that 9
All right.
meters per
But if
second squared.
gravity is not a force, and even if we treat it as a force, it still doesn't make a change. That is not a force. So from where this energy comes from to cause acceleration?
You can what? No, I just said it's impossible. So no, it can't be accelerating upwards because
Right.
then it would be different from the people on the other side of the globe if it's not gravity. There has to be a force acting on all directions for it to be a globe, which
Okay.
aligns perfectly with what
All right.
gravity says. Actually,
So from where this energy comes from?
like what's the reason? Like why does
No,
mass
no, no, not the reason.
cause
From
gravity?
where this energy comes from?
Like, why does mass cause gravity? You mean?
No. From
No,
where does this energy come from? It has to come from outside source, yes?
I guess it comes from gravity.
It's circular reasoning, gravity, because energy comes from gravity. You cannot do that.
Okay, then what should I say? I don't know how to answer that question.
That's
So
why I'm showing you it's circular reasoning. There
so
is
that's
no
why I'm
sense behind it.
asking you that's why I'm asking you the mass thing. Like I'm asking what makes mass cause gravity in the first place? Like, what makes mass attract mass in the first
Mass
place?
doesn't attract mass. You have buoyancy and different density of the objects.
Yeah, buoyancy, density, and mass attract mass can exist all at
Mass
the same
doesn't
time.
attract mass.
But why does buoyancy stop mass attracting mass? You know?
It's a false equivalent because there is
Wait,
no
wait,
mass
guys.
attract mass.
Guys, look at this. Acceleration in physics does not necessarily imply movement. What is acceleration in physics, Luca?
It's a standing still, flat.
Basically, when something speeds up.
So it requires movement.
And I'm
Oh,
laughing in the
word.
background, but I have
Huh.
myself muted.
Oh my word! Thank you for the laugh of the night.
Hey, Luca, I think Flash is trying to say that the energy you put into anything is transferred. That's what he's trying to get to. It's not necessarily a downward bias. There's energy transferred into things that do rise up too, like water vapor, for instance.
Well, the thing is, we always get, why don't things, when you pick it up, why is it not falling up? Simple, because you had to put energy into the system. You took energy to pick it up. Why would you expect it to use more energy to go up further?
Yeah, where would it get
Or how
where
about
would it get
this?
the energy to go further?
It
Why
uses
would-
it uses the same amount of energy to move up, and then it just stops.
Why?
It hovers in midair
Why would it hover in midair?
because you applied energy into it, so it
Yeah, but
uses that same
energy
amount
needs
of
to
energy
according to the
to go
first law.
up.
According to the first law, it needs to transfer or transform, and that
It
potential energy
transforms
has
into
transformed
it.
into kinetic energy.
It transforms into kinetic energy going up.
No.
Then.
Why would it go up? It took energy to pick it up.
Because
I literally had to use energy to pick it up, Luca. Why would it carry on going up? That means it must to have more energy to go up.
No, it goes up and then it stops the same amount.
Okay, why it stops? Why it
Remember the
stops?
medium. Remember when I explained the medium? Okay, the medium can't support this phone, the air around it. It can't support it.
It
It's
can't
not
It's the
support it.
same.
Yeah.
It's the same when
everywhere.
you take. It's the same when you take a basketball and you try and force it down into a pool.
But like
You have to push
the
it
air
down.
can't support it on all directions.
No,
right?
of course, air can't support in all directions. Air is not
Yeah.
dense enough to
So
support it
why does it go down then?
because it can't support it. I
Yes,
picked it
it
up.
can't support it upwards too, or sideways.
I used energy to pick it up. When I let it go, why would you think it needs to go more up if you have to put more energy to make it go up, Luca?
Well, who says it needs? Who says it can't use the energy you pass it on it to go up some more?
Yes, if you add more energy to it, for example, Flat will lift his hand higher, he will use more energy. It will go higher, that's true.
So you
But when
lift
he
it up
stops
and
and he
passing
will
energy
let it
into
go, and then will
then
let
you
it
let
go,
it go,
the medium
and it
cannot support
uses
it.
and it uses
Okay.
Flatsoid's imparted
Okay.
energy to move up the same distance he lifted it up till.
Because it's got to do with the medium to the object to medium ratio. What happens when you try and take a basketball and try and force it down in the swimming pool? Do you have to push it down now?
Yeah.
Because the force from the water is trying to force it up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's denser.
I'd say buoyancy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buoyancy is
It's not
based on density.
just because it's denser. Well, yeah, okay. I suppose, yeah.
So I push it down, and the force from the water, if I let it go, forces it back up. It's the
Mhm.
same way if this phone is now, or the basketball, we'll say this is a basketball, in air, I have to force it up now. And it can't support it, so the potential energy turns to kinetic energy and uses that energy up.
So you say, yeah, well, your explanation for other than gravitational energy is kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy is the use of the potential energy. It's just transferring that
Okay.
energy.
The use of the potential energy is not gravitational potential energy, it's
No
kinetic
gravity
energy.
needed.
So we say what we say is gravitational potential energy, what you say is kinetic energy,
No.
right? No?
Potential energy, just not gravity. The potential energy comes from the medium to the object to medium ratio. If it's able to support it, it will support it. If it can't, it has to go back to its relative equilibrium.
Well, then why would it have potential energy in the first place?
Because I picked it up and it's literally, I had to force it out of its relative equilibrium.
That
I had to
wouldn't give
force it.
potential
I had to,
energy.
listen, I had to force it up. I used energy. Now that is a potential to become kinetic energy. If I had to pick it up and now stick it on, like I said, in a bucket of mercury, let's say this is just a bucket of mercury. Now, if I pick it up and I stick it on mercury and it supports it, do you understand? The mercury has enough force to keep it at its relative equilibrium.
Because mercury is very dense, right? That's why, for example,
I
when you see the
I
video,
wouldn't say force. I'd say dense.
It is a force. The force is
What?
resistance.
Density is not a force. How
It's-
dense something is not really a force. No. You can like.
Would you agree
Like-
that this phone has a force exerted on the air around it? It's exerting a force.
suppose, because
This
well, when you let go, there's a force imparted on the air molecules. As it
based
travels
on
through
because
and
of
separates.
the phone, correct?
Yeah, like every piece of air molecule would have a force imparted on it, and it would just move away a little quick.
Yeah, because it can't support it.
Yeah,
The
it's
force
like
of this
it's like
phone,
when
the force of the phone is more than what's able to be counteractive
It's
by
like
the medium.
when you drop a rock in water. The water just separates as the rock goes down. Same thing happens with the air with a phone. The air moves away, and the
So it
phone
can't support it. Yes, because the force is not enough to be able to support it.
Well, that
This is
that
look at
works
it.
in
This is
our
like
thing as well.
real life demonstration of general relativity, just not in space.
You haven't really. You've said what we basically say though.
No,
The air can't support it, and it falls.
the problem
The
is
only
you guys are
difference
saying
is you're
you guys are
replacing
saying
gravity
wait,
with kinetic energy.
wait. We have the same observed phenomena. The difference is you guys claim a magical fairy gravity that you don't know what is, where we can literally tell you what the cause is and literally prove it by doing demonstration.
Hey, Flats, Eric DeBay made a video recently about this. It's really good. I hate to bring it to it, but if you want to get it, if you want to watch it, it'll help explain their force of gravity and how it doesn't work. I thought it might be a tutorial. It's good help. Not to say that you can't explain it, but Eric does a real good job of breaking down the math, and he uses like physical objects in the real world.
Vlad, here's the link. Here's the link. It's 10 minutes video.
So, yeah, I just can't see like. Okay, well, watch this.
So-called
Yeah, let's watch this quickly.
law of gravity is a monumental hoax and constitutes one of the biggest psyops in all of history. Assuming we actually live on the spinning globe Earth promoted by modern Freemasonic science, consider the following calculations and contradictions. The supposed law of gravity claims its mysterious action at a distance force can be measured as g times m1 times m2 over r squared, with g being equivalent to 6.674 times 10 to the power of minus 11. Now, consider the One World Trade Center in New York, which has a mass of approximately 1,050,000,000 kilograms. This means that if you are an 80-kilogram man standing 10 meters away from the One World Trade Center, then there should
Don't
be
say it.
an expected horizontal gravity of 0.05606 meters per second squared.
He said
Considering
Just have to point out Dubai is actually wrong there, because the Earth's mass would be more, so it would
That's true,
cancel
yeah.
out. So it'll cancel out that horizontal.
it. Oh, wow. You're defending us.
I'm just correcting Dubai.
Yeah, there's a point to it though. It's about the horizontal, gravitational pull. He'll
Yes, I'd say that the horizontal gravitational force would not be
But
enough.
even if we would go with the globe claims,
To pull.
in this case, he's correct, because there will be gravitational pull down and the gravitational pull horizontal to the building. So,
It probably would affect air, but it wouldn't affect people or anything else, really. Because
well, it
air
wouldn't
is
if so-called
really
science claims it does, because mass attracts mass.
well, yes, but
So you
it,
contradict yourself because you believe in it, but
it
now you
would
say it wouldn't
definitely.
work. So which is it? You
But
can't have
it's not.
both ways.
It's not a big enough mass. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
big
the
enough
thing.
mass
Mass isn't.
to noticeably affect anything.
That's what I'm trying to say. The mass isn't large enough compared to what the Earth is in their belief system. So that's why I say Dubai is actually wrong. The thing is, Dubai could be right if he kind of worded it differently, and placed it almost like the Cavendish, where
I
it
guess you get what you
requires a
mean, yeah.
torsion. It requires torsion to move it based on the belief that the counteractive force of gravity is pushing it towards the building. Then it would be fine. But the way he made it, the way he made the argument was wrong.
He kind of breaks it down a little bit better. He gets to the macro, like at the small, minute force that you would actually get from a mass that large. So I think he doesn't average it out with the gravity of the Earth. I don't know. I think he
I'm
goes.
still on about what I'm still thinking about what you laughed about earlier when the guy said acceleration doesn't mean movement.
Because you know what acceleration is?
Acceleration is like the rate at like basically what the rate at which an object's velocity changes right?
Over time. Yeah.
But
So if something's just standing still, is the rate of velocity changing over time?
Doesn't.
No. So there's no
Has to move.
acceleration.
Has to
It
change
has to
its
move.
position.
It's motion.
if you
Now you get it. It's
toss a ball
just cannot not get
straight
it,
up
man. Seriously, you cannot not get it. What we are talking about.
If you toss a ball straight up, at the moment it starts coming back down, the velocity is 0. Right?
No.
It
no.
isn't moving up or down in that
When
instant.
it's 0, that means it's stationary. That's not
Well,
accelerating. It then begins to accelerate as it falls down again. Okay.
But during that instant, the ball has acceleration without movement.
No, it doesn't. If it's 0 motion, there's no acceleration.
Okay, Luca, you are in the car. You are sitting in the parking lot. Not moving your car. Not pushing gas. Are you accelerating?
Well, that's not well. That's a
No, that's exactly what it is.
the necessarily movement, but I'm saying not necessarily. Acceleration doesn't equal movement necessarily.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Because
no, skip it. I can't listen to it.
like movement is non-zero velocity, right?
Okay, I need
Look
to
at
go.
this.
I need to go AFK for a few minutes. I just can't listen to this.
Wait, another one from Phil. Are you sure you're using a force to hold it up? Is that force not is your hand not at rest? No, I'm using force to hold it up. You know how I know? If I stand long enough like this, my hands are going to get tired and I will have to let go eventually. I'm literally having a force to keep up this phone. What the hell? Oh my word. Phil, I think you're trying too hard, man. I think you're trying too hard.
Well, hasn't it been over a year now since Phil wasn't able to come back at you with that previous argument, Keith?
Yeah, still waiting for that. It's been what, a year and a half already?
It's been some time now, and
Mhm.
he either he abandoned it or
He's hoping
wanna
everybody will
bring it
just
up
forget
anymore.
about it.
If
Yeah.
if like if the
Goodness.
if the speed and direction stay constant, like
That's not an acceleration, is it? Know what you're saying?
no,
Nope.
it's
Constant is not
it's
acceleration.
movement, but yes, that is zero acceleration, but it is movement.
No, acceleration requires the movement because acceleration is the amount of movement about over time.
It's just the way at which an object's velocity changes.
Yeah, and if the velocity doesn't change, what's velocity?
It's a vector, like it's a arrow, right? It's it's which direction it goes.
A rate of change.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Phil put
So
another
you
gem.
can't have acceleration without
No,
velocity.
wait. It. I still think it's like non-zero velocity can exist with zero acceleration.
Zero acceleration, there is no such, that's an oxymoron. There's no such thing as zero acceleration. It either accelerates or it doesn't.
What about that ball? Like if you throw a ball up in the air, at the moment it stops moving,
And then
that's
stationary.
zero acceleration.
It's stopped moving. It's not accelerating anymore.
Yeah, that's zero acceleration.
There's no velocity.
Yeah,
But in
non.
your model, Luca, you're
Yeah,
constant
it's
velocity,
not
right?
accelerating,
Okay.
but
Okay, let's do it this way.
if speed and direction stay constant,
Let-
yeah,
let's do it
that
this
is
way,
movement
Peter.
with no acceleration.
Let's do it this way. Okay, I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to throw it up, and I'm going to show you it's going to reach zero. Okay, so I'm going to throw it. Oh, sorry, might have to do it further away.
You have to get a
It's going to
slow-mo
accelerate
camera.
up. It's going to get stationary, and it's going to accelerate down until it lands in here as again at zero. Okay, Luca, accelerate. Did you see that? So what is it now? Is it
Nice
accelerating?
there.
Is it accelerating?
Uh-huh.
No, it's not
It
accelerating.
accelerated up and then hit zero and then started
So it
coming down.
accelerated up, it hit zero. So it's not
Uh-huh.
accelerating anymore. Then it accelerated this way until it hit and it's zero again. Is this accelerating now?
No.
So why would you say it's accelerating here when it's staying still, but yeah, it's not accelerating?
I'm not
So
saying
both at zero.
it's if the speed and direction stay constant, that is movement without acceleration. Right? Like if it's constant, that is not accelerating. Acceleration means speeding up or slowing down. If something is moving constantly,
Exactly. So when it's at zero, it's not accelerating. Well done.
but it's movement without acceleration. If something stays at a constant motion,
But it's not
without-
constantly moving. You just said
No. I'm
zero
saying
acceleration. It's not moving at all.
I'm saying that if speed and direction stay constant, that is movement without acceleration.
Yes.
So acceleration does not equal movement.
Yes,
Because
acceleration specifically requires movement
no,
to exist because it requires velocity.
because what if something's moving at a constant speed?
Then it's not accelerating.
It's moving, but it's not accelerating. Therefore,
Exactly.
acceleration
And
does not equal movement.
acceleration requires a movement of
But at that point,
velocity.
it's accelerating with it's
It's
moving
not
without accelerating.
accelerating, Luca.
It accelerates at first, but at that
If it's constant,
time,
there's no
it's,
acceleration, Luca.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
let's do it in
constant.
another
Therefore,
way.
no.
Let's say you climb in a car and you
You're
push the
right.
accelerator
It's
pedal.
constant. Therefore, there's no acceleration.
Let's say you climb in a car and you push the acceleration pedal
Mm-hmm.
and you are accelerating to 50 kilometers an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now you put your cruise control and you're driving 50 kilometers an hour. Are you still
Mhm.
accelerating or did you accelerate to get to 50?
You accelerated to get there, but you're still moving without accelerating.
So it's not acceleration doesn't require, so acceleration requires movement.
Acceleration requires movement, but it's not the same thing.
So what is your point then? You're literally making a point.
Luca, acceleration requires increased movement.
Yeah, velocity.
Right.
So you are going
Yeah,
to the
whenever
path. So
velocity
it
is
takes you
changing
shorter
from
time.
one value,
Shorter time
when
to pass certain amount of the distance. It takes you shorter and shorter time acceleration.
whenever
jump down as much as I
velocity is
can.
changing from one to a value to another, yeah,
Yeah, somebody ring my doorbell. I'll be right back.
no, acceleration, like accelerate. Okay, maybe zero. Maybe a zero instantaneous movement. Maybe I should say acceleration can exist with zero instantaneous movement.
No, that's an
And that
oxymoron
is,
again.
and
That's
that
an
is
oxymoron.
whenever
That's an
velocity is
oxymoron.
changing from one value to another.
Luca, what it
that
means when you're what it means when you're in the car and you're accelerating your car. Do you travel faster?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's acceleration.
Does it mean you have passed the distance?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah. By the way, Flex, I think Eric was going to address the gravity of the Earth later on in the video to go.
To be honest, I don't really care about pushing Dubai stuff.
I know. That's why I said I hate to do that.
Yeah.
Now, has there any experiment ever proven the acceleration of the Earth in any direction? That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
What, the guest? What?
There's never been an experiment that actually shows the acceleration of the Earth. Physicists have been trying to prove that forever.
What? No, they have.
I've actually got an old video. I'd like to show you, Luca. Hey PJ, what's up, man?
How you doing? I'm just
very, very good, man.
Yeah, I've just changed my avatar tonight just for a change. Got like an emoji eye in there, you know. It had a cute eye. It's like a nice big eye, and I just thought, oh, it's so cute. I'll put that.
That looks like that emoji with the thing going through its teeth.
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay, nice.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke. I'm coming in with one eye. It's an Illuminati thing.
Luca, honest question. Are you trolling or you just want to contest everything what we say just for the purpose of contesting it?
No, I'm not trolling.
Well, I want to know, can you provide that experiment that shows the acceleration of the Earth?
Well, I'm sure there have been like a couple, maybe. Let's say. I mean, maybe maybe the let's see.
What are you doing? What are you checking?
He's looking for an experiment that proves the Earth is accelerating.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'm sure if it was accelerating, like we might feel it. I mean, they say we don't feel it because it's at a constant speed or a constant rate. But if it's accelerating in a little bit,
We need a big basketballer with a big basket with the stick and hit it. Then yes.
Are you playing?
I guess if the Earth is accelerating well, the acceleration would be very minuscule.
yes.
So would have to have very accurate devices to
But
detect the acceleration.
Science
Therefore,
already has.
we should feel it if it slows down or speeds up. If we're at a constant, and that's why they say we don't feel it. If it slows down or speeds up ever so slightly, we should feel it.
Different vectors.
it's so minuscule. The amount it would
doesn't
slow
matter.
down
That
and
doesn't
speed up.
matter.
as
Doesn't
a-
matter.
Still measurable.
Okay, Luca. Let's say you go round a roundabout,
Uh-huh.
and you don't even need to change. So you can stay
Mhm.
constant. Do you feel the difference? Do you feel like you're being pulled away
Because of the
in a different
wind.
vector?
Yeah, you'd feel that because of the centrifugal
Because it's
force.
acceleration. Because that will
And-
constitute acceleration in a different vector.
What
Even though you're going a constant around the roundabout, you are changing vector, so therefore you're accelerating in a different vector.
But like the Earth spins once a day,
So you're going in a different vector
You know.
constantly on your Earth.
get on the roundabout and go around once a day, and you won't feel it.
1,000 miles an hour. Won't feel that.
Why wouldn't you feel that?
Let me put
What?
into more perspective for you, Luca. Do you know Bugatti Veyron goes full out, goes about 120 meters a second? Now it's stating your globe is going 480 meters a second. Just to put that into perspective for you.
If something was, if something was driving in a sharp circle about, let's say, a feet wide and 1,000 miles per hour, yes, that centrifugal force would be insane.
Well,
Because
that's what you
it's
go, guys.
small, it's going around something at 1,000 miles
You guys
per hour.
love
that
throwing away
seems
room
really small.
velocity because it doesn't suit your narrative.
But when it gets bigger and bigger, the 1,000 miles per hour, all of a sudden, you start to feel it less and less because
Like
the
I said.
circle is growing wider.
You're
Like
just
I said,
Which means
Luca,
it
you're
would
just-
You're going in different
would take-
vectors.
It would take a
You're going-
longer time to travel around it if you're
You're
going
going
the same
constantly in
speed.
different vectors, and not to mention your globe is supposedly wobbling as well and taking an elliptical orbit. So it's also speeding up and slowing down constantly.
You're looking at the
Speeding up
rate.
and-
You're looking at the rate rather than the speed and the distance. You're looking at rate, like it goes down
Do you want
once
to
a day,
calculate it then?
one rotation a day, but it still goes at that speed. You're thinking of rate, not distance over speed or speed over distance.
Do you
Sorry.
want to calculate it then?
I don't want to calculate it. No.
Do you want to see if we'd feel it? Like what the centrifugal and
How do you know by
what
a
the speeds
calculation?
actually are?
How would
Well,
you
look
know by
at-
a calculation?
Luca, can I show you a demonstration that shows your Earth is not spinning?
Oh,
You would,
okay,
agree,
go
you
ahead.
would agree everyday observations will go against that claim if we can demonstrate it, correct?
Yes.
Going to a
Well,
but-
not everyday observations. You'd need an experiment. You
Well,
couldn't
then you
really.
can classify this as an experiment if you want to. Go ahead.
Oh, well, okay, then let's see it.
Let's see.
as much as
Oh, it's you. What's it?
I'm changing.
Older than
Who
It's an old logo.
Yeah, it's an old intro. Earth spin. Does it spin?
Kind of like Star Wars.
If you answered yes,
Uh-oh.
you have a problem.
Oh, no.
I will bring up a video
Oh, yes. Okay.
about a guy named... Who's the guy? Luke Akins. Do you guys remember Luke Akins?
Sure.
I don't.
Set a world record back in
Oh?
2016, jumping without a parachute. Remember the guy? 25,000 feet.
Oh,
of the
yeah, yeah,
airplane,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you, got you.
and landed on in a net.
Uh-huh.
25,000 feet off the ground. No parachute. That's insane. Look at that net. That's when he landed.
Wow. Wow.
See,
Scary.
now he's not accelerating anymore, just to let you know.
Ha.
All right, we're just less than 3 weeks out, getting ready for Heaven Sent. We're in the final push of the training. There's a lot of focus from the film crews and the production guys on all the fitness and stuff like that, which is great, makes me feel better. But none of that stuff is what's going to keep me alive on the day. What's going to keep me alive is the jumping. Just repetitive practice, practice, practice. If I miss this target, it doesn't matter how good a shape you're in or any of this other stuff that happens.
You did.
So hitting the target is the most important thing. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Fighting the wind, countering the wind, all that stuff. The next thing is that rollover. I need to roll over about 200 feet. I'm going to be going about 120 miles an hour, and roughly 1 second before I impact, I want to flip to my back and land real nice. It's different than a stunt roll. I have to fly my body around.
What insane.
What? They
Imagine
take a
jumping
risk.
out of an airplane without a parachute.
Big risk, man. I know. Oh, wow. Wow.
I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't. I'd love to skydive. I wouldn't do it without a para.
Well, he has a lot of faith in his Earth not moving below him. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, if he did, he'd be in trouble.
I mean, you saw they could see the net from when they jumped out the airplane,
Right.
and he was in the air for over 2 minutes. How far should that net have moved away from him?
And what latitude was he at?
25,000 feet, right?
25,000 feet.
Yep. It's been Earth. How far is it?
Yeah. But now,
And I have to point out, I want to point out there, Lucas, see how he's accelerating.
range.
Wow. And he hit the net. And
That's
somehow
crazy.
the
That is
other
crazy,
was
man.
But-
Crazy nuts.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Oh,
You
come
should
on.
know what's about to happen.
So he was velcroed to the air while it was all spinning.
Air was Velcro to the earth, he was Velcro to the earth.
Yeah.
Conservation of momentum.
Come on, Lucas.
The conservation of momentum. That
No.
is why.
No. So when? No. That's all.
Like I said, this is everyday kind of like I say, observations that show the earth to not be a moving globe.
Right.
Kind of like it's stationary, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it.
Yeah, it's quite a thing.
Come on, right.
So since you claim Velcro Air, can you please show us Velcro Air?
Okay, so maybe in 2 minutes, full time, the Earth rotation would probably yes, the Earth rotation would move. You'd probably be off by. Let's do some. Well, where was that jump? Where did it jump from? Like, what location was it?
He was in the sky.
Well, yeah, but
Over
where?
and over.
Like,
Oh, you're
what was
Let me
it?
see if I can
What-
find it because it's been such a long time ago.
what country, like what latitude, and
It was
because
America.
I'm pretty sure latitude does matter here. So 2 minutes. We have the full time, which is 2 minutes. Okay. Now we
Just
need
quickly, I'm trying to find where he jumps from.
the latitude, I think, and that's pretty much it. And
You
of course, the wind.
got to remember the Earth is spinning
The
on
wind
top.
would probably affect him the most.
Yeah. The Earth is attached to itself, so it's spinning at the same rate no matter what longitude and latitude you're at.
Let me see if I can find where he jumped from.
The wind would be the main thing that would make him miss in this case.
Yeah.
Not
We
really
figured
the rotation. Like
No, the
planet
rotation would
moving
be the
around
biggest.
because obviously the conservation of momentum, but the wind definitely.
There is no conservation of momentum. If it was conserving momentum, he would have gone with the plane forward.
Yeah, so he fell straight from where he jumped from.
He fell straight down. He didn't move to the right or forward with the plane when he jumped out. You would agree with that, Luca? If he was conserving momentum with the plane, he would have carried on moving with the plane forward when he jumped out.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
It's hard for the human body to maintain lift, I think.
The plane is moving. The plane already has the conservation of momentum of the air.
How can he be diving through the air and the air also being clipped to him and pulling him? You know? How? That makes no sense.
California. In Simi Valley, California.
Oh, so
he
2
jumped.
minutes, California.
Okay, look, official data. Supposedly, Earth is moving 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, yes?
The what? 1
Supposedly,
hour?
Earth is moving 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Equator is nearly 25,000 miles, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, why the fuck we have flights? You can just go to the helicopter and go to the air and wait for the Earth to catch up with you.
Yeah.
At 36 degrees north, where he supposedly jumped, it's approximately 820 miles per hour.
That's pretty dang fast.
So why they're using petrol, gasoline, and fly instead of just going without acceleration up, stand there, no additional using of the petrol, just the minimum, and just wait for the Earth to catch up with you. Free travel, man.
But why would that be the case?
Okay, I'm going to get another one on for Luca because this one is even more damning than that one. And you're going to love this one.
And you don't think that they could have, like, planned that jump ahead of time?
What do you mean?
He's talking about
Tell
the rate.
Tell the Earth to stop moving. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I mean, yeah, the jump was planned, right?
You remember Felix Baumgartner?
That's the wet ball jump, right?
Yeah. How long was he in the air for?
Well, he jumped from pretty high up, so I'm guessing
220,000 feet or something, correct?
At least plus 5 minutes, maybe.
Let's see how long.
How far the Earth would move beneath his feet? he would need to correct all the time and catching up with the Earth.
4 minutes 20 seconds.
Well,
That's
actually,
4 minutes and 20 seconds. But the
Well,
question I want to
actually-
ask you that's very important though, Luca. Is there any air up there where he was standing?
that
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah. Yeah, counter energy, basically. Yeah.
But see if that car was like to put the acceleration on, right? Then stuck it in neutral, took it out of gear, and let it run on a straight road. Would it run forever?
No, it'll eventually stop.
Exactly. That's conservation of momentum, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not really. No, that's not conservation of momentum.
It is.
It is.
That's just it running out of energy.
No, it's not.
You see
You
the-
stuck it in neutral. No.
You're conserving
You stuck it-
energy.
Yeah, you stuck it in neutral and let it
Uh-huh.
roll. It had a force. It had a force pushing it, pulling it, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Depends whether it's front wheel drive. And then you stop. Then you stick it. You don't put the brakes on. You stick it. Take it out of gear. Clutch in. Take it out of gear and keep it in neutral. Turn the engine off and let it roll. It'll keep rolling
Okay.
as long as you
How
go in
about-
neutral.
Let's do another one. You can
as
do another
long
one.
as
Have you ever
there's-
gone ice skating before, Luca?
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Have you ever, for instance, slipped? Let's say you're moving forward and you fell on your butt, and you just carry on moving. Do you eventually stop?
Yeah.
So you used up the momentum.
Yep.
I've
The
used up
conservation of momentum was there when you fell, but you've used up the energy, and therefore you're not going to move indefinitely. You eventually stop.
Right. Absolutely.
This is the problem you globies have. You want to throw away physics, but want to only use half of the physics for your explanation.
Right. Right.
I'm not sure that is.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I like that. Oh, it was a good one.
Hey, David, good to see you, man.
Hello,
Yeah, it's very
David.
simple. You guys can evoke a conservation of momentum, but that conservation of momentum is only short-lived. It's not indefinite. You guys required it to be indefinite. You know how long Felix Baumgartner was up there in his balloon?
Yeah, that would be my next question.
A few hours.
And how would it transfer the energy if there's no medium for to transfer to? So how would you conserve momentum at that height?
Right. Yeah, man.
The law about it, like
I'll get PJ Cook up to like it as well.
Luca, you cannot explain it in your globe
course
model
it's
and the
about
great deception.
the,
It's
about
impossible to
the
explain it.
whole system. The conservation of momentum is always true, yes, but like it's about the whole system, right? The law about conservation of momentum says the total momentum of an isolated system remains constant, right? I think.
It's an isolated system.
So when you tumble, when you fall or slip on an ice ring, right? Yeah, you have horizontal momentum.
Well, let me place it this. Let me place it for you this way, Luca. When you're claiming momentum, you agree that there is, because you guys claim, for instance, gravity. That would be a force according to you. That's not a force anyway. Correct?
Well, gravity is not. Gravity can be treated as a force.
Well, let's, for instance, just, we know it's not a force, but let's play around and say it's a force according to your
I was
paradigm.
going to say Wesley's laughing at Wesley's laughing at. He said, "Lol, conservation of momentum is short-lived." That's a great clip.
But anyway, you guys claim gravity's pulling the skydiver down.
Pretty much, yeah.
So is that overcoming the momentum now at a different vector?
Well, what do you mean?
Well,
It's just
Just like
downward
ballistics,
momentum.
Luca.
There's
Just like
no
ballistics,
sideways.
it's the same with ballistics. If you shoot a bullet, does it stay in the air forever, or does it drop due to the force
If
and losing momentum?
if the bullet is moving at a speed that just misses the ground constantly, then you'd have a bullet.
No,
Basically,
no, we're
that's
talking
how
about real
orbits
life,
are.
not fantasy. We're talking about real life.
Are you trying to put a bullet in orbit? Is that what you're trying to do?
But basically, that's how orbits work.
We're not
Basically,
talking about orbits now.
No.
We're not talking about fantasy. We're talking about physics. If you shoot a gun, you take a gun and you shoot a bullet, will that bullet eventually stop moving?
yes,
Great. So did it have conservation of momentum?
it always had conservation of momentum.
And then it stopped moving.
Uh-huh.
So it used the energy up.
It has no
It
moment.
still has conservation of momentum. It's just not moving.
Oh my
What?
word.
How? If it's not
If it
moving?
would converse, if it would
Because
keep
the
all
thing
the
it's
time
on
the
is
energy,
moving,
it
so
will
it's
be keep
always going
moving.
to have
But you
conservation of
confirm it
momentum.
stop moving.
But it depends on the.
Hold on,
about,
Where is the
it's about
conservation
the
then?
system
You
Jesus
hold
Christ.
on. You two are talking over each other one at a time.
It's about the whole system, not just like the ice rink. An example, right? Like when your friend pushes you or whatever it is causes you to slip, right? You have horizontal movement, but like you, but the ice and you aren't isolated, right? You're not an isolated pair of objects floating in space. So the ice is attached to the earth, like a kinetic force. No, friction. It would be friction. A kinetic friction force acts between like your body and the surface, and that friction force transfers momentum from you to the like to the
Wow.
ice system. I suppose you could say that the link is its own system. So yes, the link, the Earth ice system. What? So yeah,
Okay.
the
Do you believe, Luca? What did I want to ask now? I wanted to ask something very specific on what you just said. Okay, let me try and explain. Let's take the ground.
uh-huh.
Let's put the ground, and we're gonna put.
You'll have to move this so you can see it.
We're just gonna put a target kind of thing there. Okay.
Okay. And
Gonna put a
that's what
target.
you're shooting, or what?
Okay.
You're gonna
Yeah.
shoot it. Okay.
And now you're gonna have someone pointing a rifle at the target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they're going to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna go. Shoop. Does it go like that? Let's say the target was 100 meters away. Would you agree the bullet would impact the target there?
100. That would be. It would be a bit close, I'd say, for Coriolis to take effect. So yeah,
Not talking
I
about
think it would.
Coriolis. Not talking about Coriolis. You're talking about momentum, yeah? Conservation of momentum with a bullet.
Well, I guess it depends. Okay, you said a rifle, right?
Flats,
So yeah, I
flats.
suppose so.
Flats.
Yeah, it
That
would
box
have
around that
enough.
and stick it up in the middle. Ah, there you go.
It would have enough power. Yeah,
There you
it
go.
would.
That's
it
exactly what I meant.
It would have enough power to reach the target. So yeah, I suppose if you aren't talking about Coriolis or anything else,
Okay,
then yes,
okay, now
it would
let's
have
now,
enough power to reach the target.
okay, now let's make this 1,000 meters. Will it still reach exactly the same point if you're just
No.
pointing vertical? If you're just pointing horizontal?
No.
Why? What happens?
The
The
bullet
bullet
will
will
start
drop.
to curve down. Yeah. It starts
Why is
to-
that, Luca? Why is that?
Well, one, it's losing energy.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes. So is it
two,
conserving? Is it conserving the momentum indefinitely, or is it losing the energy because it is transforming that conserved energy?
It's losing. Jesus,
conserved
Luca.
what does that mean?
In
You-
other
you
words,
firing a
your
gun doesn't
conservation
mean-
of energy argument falls short in physics. You cannot indefinitely conserve
Wait.
energy.
So wait a minute. You think that conservation of momentum is not always true?
When did I ever say that?
What?
It's always true. Because
Yes,
we're
I never said it
always-
isn't, Luca.
Well,
The
on
point is
Earth.
you guys needed to be inevitably always working. It never uses energy. It never has transfer of energy. It never has any measure of energy movement. It stays exactly the same.
It's constant. That's not conservation of man.
And I want to point out something. In a vacuum too, something loses energy too. The
Yeah, but,
conservation
like,
doesn't
conservation
stay
of-
even in a vacuum.
No.
Conservation of momentum is just it's important by moving objects. So when you jump out of a car, you'd have conservation of that car movement. You wouldn't stop
And
dead.
then you eventually
Then you would stop.
You wouldn't stop immediately. You'd stop
No,
eventually.
No, one
course
said
not.
immediately.
After a few
Yes,
seconds,
That's what
and
you
the
stop.
momentum, that's
reason-
what conservation of the momentum
Yes.
means.
And the
You
reason you
moving-
don't stop immediately is because the conservation of momentum.
Okay, let me put it another way. If you're driving a car 60 kilometers an hour and you jump out of that car, are you still going to fall forward at 60 kilometers an hour?
Yes.
No,
No, you'll slow
And
down.
eventually
you
you'll
slow
stop.
down.
Yeah,
You
you
slow
slow
down.
down
Slow
immediately.
down, but the moment you leave the car, you are still going 60
And that-
kilometers an
yeah,
hour.
for about what, a
The
split second.
moment it's
For a
that
split
second you
second,
jump
yes.
out,
Split second.
Yes.
and then
for
you
a
slow down. Are you still
Yes.
conserving momentum?
You do-
Yes, because you're still
you do
going
slow
forward,
down.
but you're slowing down.
You are slowing
Energy
down
gets
because
used
there's
up.
something
So
stopping
my
you.
point, great. So my point on this is Felix Baumgartner being a few hours up in his balloon where there's no more conservation of momentum because there's no Velcroed air to push him around with the spinning Earth. How did that happen, Luca? And when he jumped out his
What do you
plane,
mean?
his balloon, he was still defying this conservation of momentum.
But what do you mean that the conservation of momentum doesn't apply here? Why?
Oh my
why
word!
why
I
do
never
you say
said
that?
I never said that.
mean?
Why do you? Well, what's the point then? If you're saying
The
that
point
there's
is
no,
how the
there's
how
no
the freaking
conservation of
how it's
momentum,
freaking
I'll
possible
say why.
to go to the
Luca,
point
let,
to get the
yeah,
target.
stop.
How it's possible when there was no when there was no
No
vertical air. How he get to the point and he hit the target? How it's possible
Conservation of
when Earth was
momentum
moving
doesn't require air.
below his
Luca,
like
wait till he finishes
according
talking,
to your globe
please.
model?
You don't need air to have conservation of momentum.
Do you claim Velcroed air, Luca?
What does
You
what
know
does that
what it
good air
means. Oh,
mean?
come on.
Do you claim your atmosphere moves with your spinning Earth?
Yeah.
And do you claim everything inside that atmosphere is moving with that spinning Earth and Velcroed air?
What do
It's
you
a yes or
mean?
no question. Do you believe that the Velcroed air is moving with the Earth, so everything in that Velcroed air is moved because the air is pushing it?
Kind of like a windmill, you might say.
Sort of like if you climb in a river that's moving. You can swim, but you're moving with the current of the river.
You're moving you're moving with the current of the river, so you go faster compared to against it.
Yeah, hey Flash, wouldn't that make flight times going the opposite way of the spin of the Earth hard, impossible?
Yeah, we're still going to get to that. I'm just trying to quickly get him onto Felix Baumgartner because he doesn't understand that if you're claiming the conservation of momentum is moving because of velcroed air, or is moving with the Earth, everything inside there is moving because of that velcroed air. If there's no air to move it, you can't claim conservation of momentum.
Right.
They're using exactly your arguments against you.
Yeah.
Is it clear enough now, Luca?
It's like trying to say you swimming in a river without water.
So you're saying that the conservation of momentum would make him miss the target?
It should.
No,
No, it should. Not the conservation of energy. If the Earth is globe, if the Earth is moving below his feet, because there is no Velcro air where he is, because it's nearly vacuum, as you claim. So he cannot be conserved, and he should be missing this point because Earth should be moving below his feet. The point is how it's possible he got to the point and he landed when he should land. How it's possible then, when the Earth is a globe and it's spinning? You get it now?
He was in a spacesuit, right? Or some kind of suit, obviously, because he had to breathe. So the suit and him would weigh something, and
Right.
the I guess his terminal velocity with all that would be I'm not sure, but
You're struggling, man, big time. You cannot explain it. You see how ridiculous it is what you're trying to explain. You can't even comprehend that what you're trying to say.
But like
You're struggling with it.
With the atmosphere being in the thin upper atmosphere or whatever it is, stratosphere. Yes, that's it. Like air density is really low compared to that on the ground, so the drag would be very small. Like
Even if it would be very small in such distance, such height, it would make huge difference because of the height.
Like for the first few seconds of maybe 20 something, I don't know. For the first, I'll just say few. For the first few seconds of his fall, the downward momentum is nearly conserved, I guess, because
Nearly, I guess.
basically
You're very accurate, man.
well, I'm just thinking of a way to say it without, because, well, I guess he would be accelerating.
I guess.
He
Are you certain about anything? What you're talking about now?
he essentially accelerates under, like, due to gravity alone. If he was, well, yes, horizontal momentum is also going to be conserved because of, well, where he was. He keeps the balloon speed, like the ground speed that the balloon was going, and therefore the Earth's speed would be conserved as well. So he would have the Earth speed Um, um, yes. Well, yes. His
So
jump
your
would be
claim
a
that
textbook
his
example
speed
of.
would be conserved because of Earth speed. So you believe in the Velcroed air. That's what you claim now because you said it just a second ago. So you believe in it.
I guess if I don't know what Valkyrie air means, like
Kind of stationary air which is moving with the same speed as Earth rotates. That's your claim.
well, there's different temperatures, so different things can affect air movement. So it's not exactly Valcode. It's just it is held down, but it's not exactly Valcode because different things can affect air movement, like
Okay,
like
so if it's not
different
Velcroed,
temperatures.
then how he is not missing the point where he should be landing? How he is catching the point? How he is landing there, but he's supposed to be landing? If Earth is moving.
Well, he'd conserve momentum from the Earth where he was standing on, or the balloon was.
So now you
on.
claim again the Velcroed air, which is moving with the speed of Earth. So man, you cannot have freaking cake and eat cake. You are jumping. Once you say one thing, second time you say second thing. So make up your mind. Which one is it then, according to you?
Well, I don't know what this Valkyrie air thing is, but my claim is that
I
he
can't.
would conserve momentum
You
from the
claim.
Earth.
The Velcro there is what you claim.
Well,
My
let
claim
me
is
let
he
me
would
place
conserve
what I tried to explain earlier,
momentum he
Luca.
had from the Earth movement.
Luca, let's put it this way: would you agree that if you jump in a river that's moving, okay, and you try and swim the opposite direction, and the river's too strong, you're still going to go with the momentum of the river backwards. So you're going to you're going to be swimming backwards, in other words, because you're conserving the momentum of that river. Correct?
You don't swim fast enough, don't use
For
enough
you
power enough
to
to
you to
deceive the
be able
current.
to conserve the momentum of the river,
Yes.
you'd need to first exit the river, and then you'd be able to physically see the
I agree. You have to
effects
go.
of
You
the
have to go.
conservation
Okay.
of momentum.
Okay. Let's say the river deals in two, and you go to the edge of the river, and you've fallen off of there, and now it's just mud, slippery mud. You're still going with you conserving that energy, correct?
If you what did you say? The mud? If you jump into mud?
Let's say you got a river, and it's moving you, and you've gone to the side of that river now, and there's like a muddy bank, and you're now not in the river anymore. You've like kind of fallen out the side of the river onto the muddy bank, and you're sliding along that mud. Are you conserving the energy?
You'd initially have the momentum of the river, yes,
Okay, and
but
you'd stop.
you'd very quickly lose that momentum.
And you'd stop.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to ask you the same question. Do you claim we ever leave Earth to be able to conserve energy?
Leave Earth in order to conserve energy.
Yeah, you guys are claiming conservation of energy. So your claim is we need to leave the system to conserve the energy.
Conserve energy?
The momentum needs to be conserved by leaving the system. Do we ever leave the system?
Well, yeah.
When?
Well, like the satellites and the ISS.
The guy doing the parachute jump without the parachute? When did he leave Earth?
Well, he didn't leave Earth.
So how was he conserving momentum?
He had because the Earth is moving.
You see the double speak, guys.
The moment he
you see the double speak, the hypocrisy on the globe side with any of
The
this rubbish.
moment he
If we
leaves
keep on
the
calling them
Earth's
out for their double
ground,
speak, they just revert back to
wait, hold on, wait. The moment he leaves the Earth's ground, he will start losing some momentum.
I just want to point out, Earth is life. Don't talk nonsense. The link is right there. The link is right there on top.
The air is also moving with the Earth, so he wouldn't lose the conservation of momentum that quickly.
Still lose it.
He'd lose it over time, minuscule.
Well, he was there nearly 5 minutes, wasn't he?
He wouldn't lose it as soon as he leaves the Earth's surface.
You do start losing.
Normally, yeah, but because the
Normally,
air
so what makes this different?
Because the atmosphere is also moving with the Earth. Because the atmosphere is moving with the Earth, you'd really lose it very, very gradually over time.
Okay, so you claim velcroed air. So, like you said, the air is moving with Earth. That's what it exactly means. Velcroed air. You know what's Velcro, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's what it means,
that's
exactly.
what that means. Okay, so yeah, I guess I do claim velcroed air. So.
Right, fire on, Flat. Now we got to the point when you can dismantle his claims.
But you already dismantled. You already dismantled his own
I
argument.
know, but now I think he got to the point when he understands what he claims.
So, again, why is it that Felix Baumgartner did not have the Earth rotating under him for those 2 hours he was in his balloon?
Because the conservation of momentum. The atmosphere is moving with the Earth.
There's no atmosphere up there, so how's it moving?
Well, yes, when he leaves, when he first gets out of the atmosphere, has very little atmosphere interaction, he would eventually lose the conservation of momentum over time.
Over 2 hours?
That depends.
Luca, why does he need a suit and oxygen over there? Luca, why does he need a suit and oxygen over there?
Well, the air is very less dense.
Yes.
There's no oxygen up there.
So how you can claim now velcroed air if the atmosphere is totally different?
Yeah, he would start to lose his momentum over time.
Great, and the Earth didn't move underneath him.
It would have.
Anyway, we got Earth is Life here to help you if you want some help. How's it going, Earth is Life?
Okay, sure. I'm always one for constructive criticism by a fellow glober.
Well, your fellow glober just disappeared.
What?
He just disappeared.
Aldebar? Is it Aldebar?
I couldn't tell you.
No, it's B-Ball. Earth is Life.
EIL.
You should come back in now. There we go.
Hello.
Ooh, Flatzoid. Nice.
Yes. How's it going?
It's going just great. Great.
Good. You still you still loving those basketballs of yours?
I'm sorry?
You still love those basketballs that you like showing?
Basketballs? I mean, I like basketball, yeah. Love it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Hey,
so anyway, how's it been going, man? We haven't spoken in a long time.
It's been going pretty good.
That's good.
Can't complain. The Earth is still a globe, as measured, as observed. Lots of things have happened in the past few months. People have gone to Antarctica. People have denied going to Antarctica.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hey, you're messing with us, right?
Surely.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Really?
What?
So
You've
so
been
how,
serious? Wow. Man.
Yes. People have gone to Antarctica. Yes. not
Oh, yeah,
just the
I know.
people
I
from.
agree.
Antarctica all the time.
They
Yeah,
definitely went to Antarctica. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, people
I'm
go to
sorry.
Antarctica all the time. But how does that make it a globe, though? Oh, they dropped again.
Definitely went to Antarctica. I agree
Hey,
with that.
do you think you could let out a ban?
No.
No,
Right. Even if people go to Antarctica, possibly they
Oh.
did.
What?
So
Why not?
how?
He's an asshole.
because all Alderbear and Bev ever do is circle jerk with the same nonsense, and they just troll. That's why.
Oh. Well, how about for a minute?
Guys, I have to say the votes are 50-50 at the moment. Should I start reviewing anti-flat earth content again? Yes, 50%, no 50%. That's quite interesting.
I didn't vote.
Oh, hello.
Come back.
There we go. Let's try again.
Yes, people have gone to Antarctica. Yes.
I
But how does
agree.
that make
Many.
it a globe, though?
Yes, people have gone to Antarctica.
Well,
yeah.
you have to agree. You have to agree that the observation that they saw in Antarctica fits the globe model perfectly, right?
Fits the flat earth too, so what's the
What?
problem?
Which model in the flat Earth?
Reality. We don't live on a model.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Here
The
we
Can,
go.
model is
can you
a
demonstrate?
description of reality.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Here
the
we go
sky.
again.
No,
Here we
wait,
go
Yeah,
again.
I'll do what
wait.
the Bible says. It says the sun takes the circuit in the sky. There we go.
Yep.
A
And
model
if
is
I
a
may
description of
backtrack
reality.
a little bit.
So what description
No,
of
Luca, stop,
reality
stop.
do you?
Hold on,
Luca,
Luca,
shut up.
let Derek talk. Let me know.
Sorry,
Dude, I've been letting you talk the whole darn time.
sorry.
Okay, now you said you observed Earth being a globe. Where?
That's a lie. Yeah, where?
Oh, a ship goes over the horizon. Okay, even if we were to grant that, that's one curve. Where's a multi curve, which is what a
But
ball
even ships
requires.
But even ships going over the horizon isn't curve.
Exactly.
No, I know. No, but even if we were to grant that, it's like, where's the
He keeps
other
leaving.
curve in every other direction? There isn't any. Like, and these guys are basically saying, oh, Earth is a cylinder.
Yeah.
Like, do you not know what a ball is?
Well, I'm starting to wonder if they know what a circle is. So
Looks like
I want to
we'll
ask
be-
a question for the Globies. Luca, do you believe Earth is a circle?
It's a sphere.
So not a circle.
A sphere is a 3D circle.
No, you don't get 3D circles.
Why is
Circle is-
EIL in
Circle
Circle
is
is-
flat, man.
Circle is 2-dimensional. Sphere is 3-dimensional.
Well, spheres
You
are
cannot have
3D
Circle
circle.
3D. That
Would you
doesn't
agree with
exist.
that?
Such thing. It's oxymoron.
But would you agree that a sphere is a 3D circle?
No.
There is no such thing
circle
as
is
a 3D
2-dimensional.
circle.
But if you then made it 3D, it would become a sphere.
Sphere and circle are two different things. Circle is a circle. Sphere is a sphere. Jesus.
You
But
don't have a
if you
Z axis. You don't have a Z axis on a circle.
as the axis.
You have 2 dimensions.
Why does
In
EIL
3D you have
keep
3 dimensions.
dropping out?
I think he's struggling with his internet or something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how it looks like. You're correct.
Oh. And he's
it's
coming in
not
twice now.
like
Yeah, nice
it's-
to of him.
it's not literally a 3D circle.
Huh?
It's like it's a 3-dimensional analog
So
of a circle.
what was his name? Muffin Flair. You don't get 3D circles. Yes, you do. A sphere is a cycle developed into a 3rd dimension. So okay, so from today I'll be using, when I'll be talking about circle, I'll be using ball. When I'll be speaking about ball, I'll be using circle. It definitely helps to understand each other.
It's a It's a three-dimensional analog of a circle, but
No.
it's not. It's not literally a 3D circle.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there we go.
All right,
You having
I'm back.
problems with the internet or something?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I was coming. Probably because I was coming in my house and my Wi-Fi was too far away.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha. Hello, welcome back.
Yes. So what were we talking about? Antarctica?
You say,
It sounds like a
you-
decent topic to start off with.
yeah, that's fine. What about Antarctica?
Well, the problem.
So you have
is
to
that's
agree
not the
that,
topic started off
that
with.
that observation worked perfectly on the
But
globe
now
model.
you've abandoned the initial topic. Thank you.
Look, that wasn't an observation, first of all, because they didn't really show the
What the hell?
24-hour sun. They just claimed that they showed it. We're still waiting for the 24-hour observation.
Have you not seen the
Wait a second.
video?
Hold on.
Like,
No.
it's
Breaking up real
The
bad.
claim was they provide 24-hour stream. And
Hold on,
the
let me-
deal was you give a call to the guy to provide evidence. It's live stream. That was the default setup. They agreed to it. They didn't provide it. So how do we know they're not pre-recorded or whatever done with it? We can't. That was the deal. They did not fulfill it. So why we are skeptic? That's why. So question is, how it's possible that the lamp on your ceiling dictates the shape of your floor?
And if I may say,
Oh,
he
yes,
hopped
that
on
age-old
saying,
saying that
no,
things
be
in the
quiet.
sky don't
You hopped on
don't
saying
determine the
globe
shape of the
has
ground.
been observed and measured, and then I asked you where you observed it, and you didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden you want to hop to Antarctica, like, oh, that proves a globe somewhere.
And it frankly doesn't matter which one he wants to bring up, because even Antarctica doesn't help him. Because if we have to
The
accept,
reasoning
if
is
we have to
even
accept
logical.
Antarctica, if we have to accept the Antarctica so-called as an observation, it just shows the local sun. It doesn't help them at all. So
And so, yeah, I really want to start back where he said, oh,
about
the
the
Earth
Earth, yeah.
is observed as a globe.
All right, here we go.
Show
I'm
me
back
where
again.
you've seen that.
I'm
And
sorry?
Don't point up at the sky.
Oh, we have to point up at the sky, though. That's the point.
No, you don't.
Why not? Who told you that you can't use the sky?
The Earth
Because
is not
Earth
the
is
sky.
flat.
That's why.
Who told you can't use the sky? Why would you ignore a huge
Who
part?
told
Why
you the
would you
Earth
ignore
is a
the sky?
globe based on pointing away from it?
Why not?
Well, let's also talk
Sky
about
is-
water.
So-
How's that?
Because the sky can tell us a lot about the shape of the ground. The movement of
No.
the sky, definitely.
No.
Why not?
That's
Who told
not
you
true.
that? Who told you that?
Reality. The
Why would you
ground,
ignore the sky?
water?
Why would you ignore the sky, though? Yeah,
Water
yeah.
doesn't
We're not talking about water. Why would you ignore the sky?
Do you think
The
we should
sky
throw
does not
away?
dictate water
Do you-
behavior.
Do you
Hold
think
on.
we should throw away all observations of Earth shown to be flat just because you have a belief
Absolutely not.
in some sun?
No, you got to take all the observations, not just the ones of, oh, we see too far. You got to look at the entire picture.
Oh,
Mhm.
all the observations of never seeing a globe.
Yes.
And then you saying, oh, that's what we
I mean,
observed.
what? Hold on. What observations have you done?
The
Personally?
same as you.
No. Have you gone out and observed things or what? You ever on a telescope?
No. Tell
Live
me
near the
what you've
beach?
done.
No, I'm before I tell you what I've done, I'd like to know, you know.
You're the one coming in with the
Okay.
claim. So no, I'm not the one who has to make a claim.
Of course. You guys
Or
never make claims,
prove
of course.
anything else.
That's-
Show
you know, that's
me
how
where
you
saw
that's kind of how
Earth
you ignore
being
your
a globe.
that's kind of how you ignore all the problems with flat earth. You don't make any claims. Right. Well, okay, so if you want me to tell you, yes, I've gone out and
He broke up
he's
again.
gone
Yeah, I
again.
think he did the blink test, something like that before.
the sun rises from the east and
And
sets
so
in the west.
he saw the
Everywhere.
Earth curve in every single direction, did he?
Apparently.
which is what a ball requires. Yeah,
Maybe I should
like
show
not just a boat
observation.
going over a horizon, but in every other direction. He saw
I'm
that.
back. I'm sorry. Say that again. You cut out because I got booted off again.
Do you know what a ball
Get
is?
booted off.
I'm sorry. Do I know what a ball is? Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Well, you're saying the Earth is a globe, which is a globe
Yeah.
is a ball.
Yes. Well, roughly, yeah.
And so tell me where you saw Earth curve, not just in one direction, but
Okay, so
every direction.
okay, so I lived in Hawaii, right? And I saw buildings 14 miles away.
You saw water
obstructed.
curving in every
Hold
direction.
on. Yes, and I went to the opposite direction and I saw the same obstruction.
Bullshit.
Okay. I mean, you can deny. You can, if you want, you can go to my YouTube channel and see it all. It's all there.
Well, you're denying the actual behavior of water.
And perspective, yes.
Yeah, he's got again.
No, it's no point discussing with him because he's all time dropping, so it's just like speaking with the bridle.
Honestly, can you guys see this?
And then he also said he measured it.
Okay, guys, this is an observation I made. Remember when I was in luck and
Look at that curve, Keith.
yeah, show me the just quickly.
Just look at
see
it.
if you can see any curve.
It's flat everywhere.
Yeah. Lovely and flat.
Yeah,
Level.
it looks.
Infinity.
You looking for left to right curve or what? Because you're not going to see left to right curve when you're looking at the beach.
Ball requires. A ball
No,
requires
no
left to right
one,
curve.
no one on our side,
Again,
right,
that's why
expects
I
to
asked
see.
you, do you know what a ball
Hold on.
is? And clearly you don't
No one.
because there's supposed to be left to right curve
Okay, wait.
on a ball.
Derek, let him
Hold
talk.
on. On a. You're expecting to see. First of all, the
That's
Earth
what
is
a
huge.
ball requires.
Hold on.
Wait, Derek, wait,
So you're expecting to see left to right curve standing on the beach on a ball.
No, it's no point.
It's not going to work with him if he has to drop
Well,
every
he's
10
saying
seconds.
you expect to see it on a left to right curve on a ball that big, but you see it at 3 miles.
Exactly,
in
in front of you, yeah.
What's the difference?
Where's the logic in it?
TK. Oh, you
Just
That's why
contradicts
we
himself.
say. But that's why we say the Globers always have. They are hypocritical and contradict themselves constantly.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
oh, you can see it in front of you, but just not left or right.
Yeah, the Earth is too
no,
large
that's
for you to
not a
see.
ball.
Right. So how it's possible that you can see supposedly this Earth curvature in front of you, but not left or right?
Right.
Because
Correct.
the Earth is really, really big. You're
Oh,
only
shut
seeing probably
So
about
are you
4 or
seeing
5
it?
miles left to
Okay.
right.
So if it's so
I
big,
don't
why are you
understand
seeing
how you couldn't understand it. Now
I don't
now
think you
now
understand
seeing it
what a
now
ball
seeing
is anymore. You
obstruction.
said
Hold
you
on.
do.
Okay, now seeing obstruction in the distance, that's different. You will see that.
Ow. So let me put it this way.
And
You
I've
only see
filmed that.
5 miles left to wait. You only see 5 miles left to right, but you claim we don't see obstruction, but we only see obstruction forward, which can also be done in 5 miles.
Yes. No, not well, you're gonna have to go a little bit farther than that, yeah.
Oh my word.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and join on my PC because this phone I keep getting booted.
Okay.
I really wish I could share my screen because I would show you.
You can't share your screen on PC.
Well, maybe you need to tap into a satellite somewhere.
But you understand what he just said. You don't see left to right curve because you only see 5 miles.
But
you can see obstruction forward, which is 5 miles.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Exactly, Chocolate. That's exactly what we're saying.
Check.
Check, better?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Check. Yeah. Can you hear it?
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear us then.
I don't think he can hear us yet. I hear a baby.
My camera spiced out today when I was streaming. It was good
Oh,
stream
fine.
day, fantastic. Charles was there, Jedotech. Baza was there. we're reviewing. I've got a third part to do as well tomorrow.
Check.
Reviewing Steve and Josh's video that they did together. It's good. It's good. It's a good shot. Third part tomorrow. Chocolate. Hey. Ooh, I hear Mealy. He's got you in twice.
The problem is I can't hear you through my headphones. All right, so let's screw that. So yes, I've definitely filmed the curvature of the Earth with my P900.
Nice.
No, you didn't.
Curvature? Are you sure it's curvature, not just optical?
Yes, no, it's curvature.
Remember, I think it was that blink test you did?
Yeah, I have a blink test. Yes.
Yeah. That was just optical, man. Just sorry to.
What
break it to you.
what in the optics is causing that?
A small wave?
Specifically.
Well, not Earth.
No. Oh, so the water is doing that?
Yeah.
I
so
thought it
not
was the
Earth.
optics. You said optics though. It's
optical.
not. It can't be
It is
it can't be the water if it's optics.
Okay, let's do it this way. If you have a small wave in front of you, let's say a 10 centimeter wave, is it able to block maybe, I don't know, something much further away, the bottom of something that's supposed to be much bigger? He's dropped again. It's amazing. These guys don't understand. You can literally go do this yourself. Lie down on the beach on your stomach.
Right.
And look at the small little wave in front of you. That's literally like maybe.
Yeah, I'm not on the beach. I'm not
5
laying on the beach though.
I'm saying, no, I'm giving it equivalent.
Well, you didn't observe.
And you
Earth
see
being
a little
exploded
5
either.
centimeter wave. It blocks those 2-3 meter waves in the background.
Yeah, the problem is I'm way above the waves. That's the problem. So that
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
that doesn't
problem
work.
is
The
you
waves
see that.
aren't above
you
me.
denied Earth being
The waves
exploded
aren't above me.
and claiming
I'm
it at the
above
same
the
time.
waves. Hold on.
Look what I'm
You were
saying. Look
talking,
what
you
I'm
weren't
saying.
listening.
You're seeing
I
over
said
a large body of water
okay.
that has waves and has swells.
I'm above the water. That's the problem.
Always above
The
the water.
water's not above me.
Never said it was above you.
Okay, so that little 3-4 inch wave you said is not going to block half of
I was
a
just
building.
giving a equivalence.
Yeah, that doesn't
to make you
work.
understand how occultation works.
That doesn't work. Let me see if I can share.
It's literally the angle. Exactly,
please
Norman.
show him this video, and we can. And I provided distances, especially for those kind of people who do not understand what their own claims, their own globe model, and please compare it to the distances provided in a video of those oil platforms. So
Cheers, Luca. Thanks for coming, man.
Are you off, dude?
Yeah, I'm off.
Shot. It was great having you, man.
Yeah, it was fun. See ya.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Flat, I have provided distances and how many meters or feet should be Earth curvature drop behind the Earth curve if the Earth is a globe, and we can compare it with the distance provided in the video, because we
This
know
is
how
perfect.
far from the shore the oil platforms are, because it's
All
official
right, hold on.
data.
Okay, hold on. Presenting evidence. So here we go. Here's some of my observations here. Right. This is looking from Barber's Point to Waikiki in Hawaii. Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it looks like when it's not zoomed in. Okay. This is my observation point. That yellow line is my line of sight. These are the two buildings that I'm looking at. Okay. This is what we don't see. You see this island right here?
Yeah.
This entire island is blocked. If I go
The
back,
one on the right. Wait.
Go ahead.
Go back to where you were now. Yeah, that
Right
picture
here.
up. Yeah, look on the right there. The right picture. The one on the right.
This one,
You
right
see the
here.
waves over there, maybe?
Look at that water.
Yeah,
Is that bulging?
I'm 8 feet above the water. So that
But is that look
He
like
dropped out.
you're zooming in, correct? Okay, he's zooming in, guys. And it's literally making what? The bulge look bigger. So it's literally showing occultation thanks to angle, not earth curve. I don't know why they don't understand water.
We don't. This is what I see right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's
I'm
not earth
starting,
curve.
dude. I'm starting to
not
think
Earth
your
curve.
This
internet
building,
is
hold on,
like
gentlemen,
not
hold on.
tapped
This
into the
building is
actual
25
underwater
stories
cable
right
car.
here. Any given
Yes.
day that I went out and made these observations, this is how much of the building I see. Any given day.
Great. And
That's not
it's
a
not
wave.
earth curve.
That's not a wave. Okay, let me ask you a question. If the Earth was curved, what would it look like?
It's not
Oh,
curved.
wait,
So why do I have to
Okay,
worry
no,
what
no.
propose
Just
that?
be honest. Be honest. If it was curved, what would it look like?
the buildings will be falling away?
By how much?
They would literally be falling away, and we don't see any
But
falling away of
yeah,
buildings.
yeah. This is
And
only
why would
14
you
miles.
have to
This is
Remember,
14 miles.
remember,
Okay.
it's 1 degree for every 69 miles, and this is only 14 miles, so it'd be less
No,
than a
that's 1
degree,
degree
right?
vertically. That's 1 degree vertically, not
1
horizontally.
degree every 69 miles. So this is less than a
Vertically.
degree. You're
Listen,
talking about
listen.
tilting away, right?
That's vertically. That's vertically.
You're
Tilting
you're
away is
talking
not
about
vertical.
tilting.
We literally see
Oh man,
zero tilt. Are you kidding me?
that's what I'm saying. But also, what he doesn't understand is that's what I'm trying to explain to him. That water is not
wave.
Earth curve. And by the way, you would expect to see this on a flat Earth too.
No, but no, it's like, oh yeah, oh look at this water, but like look at that building that's straight up.
In the
But
long
on a
distance
globe, it's supposed to be
perspective,
tilted
has
away,
a huge effect if there is a water which is
and that dude
wavy,
doesn't
like
have
here.
any explanation for it. But he's like, oh, we observe a globe and we measure
Yeah.
it. No, you
So
don't.
this is looking in the
You're
opposite
dumb.
direction right here. Right? This is looking the opposite direction. I get the
Learn
same
to
effect.
understand. You're ridiculous, dude. You don't.
No, just pay attention.
No,
Just
no,
pay
no. You
attention.
don't
Pay
observe
attention.
buildings
This is
tilt.
looking in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like my original location is over
I
here
have to
somewhere.
listen to you, so
But this
I'm
is the
just gonna
opposite
mute
direction.
myself.
And you can
All
see
right, so
clearly
same
that
thing here.
water is not leveled
That,
here.
those,
You can
those
see
can't be
I want
waves.
to point out
huge
something, guys.
waves.
I want to point out something. Is that guy that's close to you on that surfboard as big as the building that's so far away?
No, obviously not, right?
Why is he so high compared to that building?
I'm zoomed in.
Exactly.
This picture is heavily zoomed in.
Optical.
But
Well
that doesn't tell
done.
that doesn't tell you why I can't see the entire all the
Yes, it
land that's
does.
back
Let me
here.
put it this way. Would you say
Look,
where
look at
that
this.
water
This is where
edge is?
this is that actual building.
Okay,
Look,
you
look
have
at
to
this.
listen to what I have to say. You have to listen. Would you say that water's edge? Go back to the previous picture, please.
This one right
Okay,
here.
that one. Would you say where that water's edge is, the horizon,
Mhm.
is, let's say, is that a building at the back there? Or
Yeah, it's the building. It's this building right here. This building right here. 17
Great.
miles away.
And how many stories high would you
It's
say that?
157 feet. 157 feet. And notice how it falls below the center of this boat right here. How is that?
Because the boat's closer. It's called perspective.
All right, let's.
Anyway,
I love this. Okay, this is a good one. I like when you mentioned.
wait,
I like
I'm
how you
still trying
mentioned
to
that.
make a point
Can
to
we
you.
ask
I'm
the
still trying to make
question?
a point. Wait, I'm still pointing to
Go
you. But
ahead.
what
Go ahead.
happens is,
Go ahead.
Wow.
what happens is, you see, can you go back to the guy with his head? I'm trying to make a point with the guy in the head.
I'm gonna make a point. Go ahead. After you say that.
Okay. You see, is his head 157 meters high?
He's gone again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for him to get an answer. They don't really think further than anything. They just take a picture or
No.
something and say, "Oh, you see."
I don't get how you can see it 3 miles that way, but you can't see it 3 miles that way. It's stupid.
You guys, here's a curve in one direction. Therefore, all buildings tilt somewhere that we never see. Okay,
We live on the middle of a toilet roll. Paper.
and yet
Toilet roll
we've
paper.
observed Earth curve and measured it, and yet never knew.
Wow.
Okay.
And yet we're
Let me
the
try this again.
experts.
Yeah, let me try this again. So, would you say that guy, that bald guy's head, is 157 meters high? We can't hear you, man. Where's he going now? Can't hear you. Hello?
So let him answer this
Hello?
question.
I don't think he can
Answer
hear
first.
us, maybe. I don't know. I don't think he understands what you're trying to say, does he?
Does not know how the perspective works, clearly.
Well,
No.
it's
You
like,
see
I
that-
mean, on a
It's-
globe, I mean, shouldn't you also excuse me, I have a bit of a lisp, but also on a ball, shouldn't you also see a building curve in an other
Away.
direction,
Yes.
right?
Because it should be following
Falling off, kind of.
a
Yeah.
ball.
Okay, I'm back. This is
Okay, there we
terrible.
go.
It should be
why don't you just
over
use
a
Discord?
ball, but we
Why don't you
never
just-
see this.
This is-
Nobody ever
Why don't-
does. And
why
so
don't you just
these
use
clowns
Discord?
who
This is
say they
terrible.
actually see,
No,
oh,
it's
Earth
not
is a
terrible.
globe,
This is
we
brilliant.
measured it, are just
Yeah, but I keep getting booted.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's you. That doesn't mean it's terrible for us.
I use Discord, man. This never happens. I live stream every single day.
Well, you can use
Anyway.
Discord if you want. Anyway,
All right,
like I said,
so
is that guy's head 157 meters
No,
high?
it's not. No, and it's not. And,
Wait,
I'm going to
you know
explain why.
he
I'm
looked,
gonna,
you know why he looked so
okay.
high?
Why?
Because of optics. It's because
Okay,
of
the
perspective.
optics. Okay.
Because the angle. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you zoomed it in, he looked higher. Oh, now it's dropped. This isn't going to work, man.
And no, I mean, whatever internet he's using is just
It's
garbage.
rubbish. And I want to blame Restream. I mean, the rest of us are fine. What's going on?
No, but either way, it's like, yeah, buildings are supposed to tilt in different directions on a ball,
Mhm.
and we never see that. And this
Nope.
guy is saying, oh, we observe Earth being a ball.
Yeah, he made a claim, and he's just not understanding the observation he's making doesn't show Earth curve.
Can I just make my point
Right.
before I get dropped again?
Correct.
Okay, try again. Okay.
Dude's a
So if I walk
numpty.
down this hallway and my head is the same exact height as this line, at no point will my head drop below this line. Do you agree?
Agree, but there's the waves in this
Okay.
hallway.
Awesome. Now look at this picture. Same thing, right? All these things right here are all the same height, right? Do you
Are the
agree?
waves in, are the
Except for
waves
the
in
one,
this hallway?
hold on, except for the one back here, not the same height. It's obviously taller, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously taller. But now, again, so this is flat. This is
where's
what
the
would
tilt
represent a
of the
flat
ball?
surface, like the water, right?
Where's the tilt of the ball?
It's not working, guys. He's
Hey, no, he, what a clown. I'm sorry.
he doesn't. I don't know how we're gonna get this through to him.
Like, let's show 90-degree angles for a ball, Keith.
Do we agree?
We don't know what you said. You were dropped.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
I don't know what's
Do
wrong
I
with
have to
your internet.
download this app or something? I don't know. I never have this issue.
Dude, show us buildings tilting on your ball.
Okay, you got to tell me how much they're supposed to tilt, though.
No, it's your claim because you're the one who believes in the ball.
Yeah. Well, at 14 miles, they don't.
No.
Are you gonna
your
allow me to
claim.
answer the question? Are you gonna allow me to answer the question before you interrupt me?
It's your claim. I'm not interrupting your claim. You're not proving your claim with 90-degree angles, you dumb shit. And he's gone again.
At 14 miles, they be tilting away less than a degree.
Bibo. Bibo, we can't hear you, man. I don't know. Your internet's really bad. It's not gonna work, man. So Sorry. I think you're gonna have to try another time, or we'll have to try do something on Discord with you sometime. Because this isn't working, man. Because at the moment it's just waiting for you to say something and can, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Well, the globe doesn't work, so there's that.
Yeah.
They don't observe it ever. You don't say you claim a curve in one area and all of a sudden it's a ball everywhere.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Anybody can, I mean, I can go and take my camera and I can go to my swimming pool and I can get exactly the same demonstration what he just got. I can put an army man or whatever, you know, at the back of the swim, or just stick, you know, a building thing there and just make a few little waves and zoom in, and I'll get exactly the same observation.
Well, and it's not just that. The dude said he also measured it.
Yeah, he said he observed and measured.
Only did he not make the observation, he didn't make the measurement either. He's just making wild claims.
Look at this. Dub, do you realize how many verses you have to toss into the trash to try to present this flat earth idea? Actually, it's the other way around, Dub.
Absolutely.
Literally the other way around. The Bible describes the earth as a stationary enclosed plane, not a spinning space testicle.
Right.
And for that, I think you're going to want to hop in to watch when I debate Cupcake on Saturday. It's going to be about, yeah, it's happening Saturday.
Cool.
If they don't postpone it again.
What time?
I don't actually know. I'm waiting to hear from them, but I think it's 9 o'clock my time.
Your time.
But the thing is, what I'm saying, it's about biblical cosmology. Does the Bible teach a flat earth? So that's going to be great. I'm going to enjoy it.
Looking forward to it.
So that's going to be a good, yeah, we should show some Sky Free. Let's go actually show some Sky Free demonstrations while we're at it. By the way, guys, please hit the likes, share the show. Really appreciate it. And what are the votes so far? I can't believe it. 48 votes so far. Should I start reviewing anti-flat earth content again? 65% say yes. What are your guys' thoughts on panel?
Yeah, as long as it's not toxic. Wait, sorry, say that again. It's reviewing what?
Anti-flat earth content, like
Simon. Yeah, I thought you were on about debating the anti-flat earth.
No, not debating. No. Reviewing their content on streams.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool enough. That's cool enough. I like that.
I still haven't voted.
How dare you?
I know, right? The nerve.
Shout out to Sky Free. Really, really does awesome stuff. Look what the refraction does. It causes the curve, not takes the curve away.
Do you know what I would do though? If you're reviewing anti-flat earth content, I would stay away from McToon's. Simon,
oh no, that guy I don't want to really do.
Yeah, but no FTFEs and all that, and review other people that they know, but not them. They'll be like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on? We're not popular anymore." Yeah, Mom.
People like me reviewing their content. You see, that's the thing. And
do.
People did find it exciting.
Mm-hmm. I loved it. Remember when it was like just me, you, and Michael at one point? Nobody used to come on. It was great. And then people started coming on. It was even better. Fantastic, man. But there has been a dark spirit since TFE and maybe a little bit before, you know? But since the TFE, man, wow. It's been pretty bad.
Yep. So, yeah, people voting for it, so I guess I can do it, though. People want it. But it would mean I would go against my video where I said I don't want to take part in the anti-flat earth arena anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like I went to review you and Michael's Satan's Shot season thing, and I had it up ready, but then I took it down because I remembered I said, no, I'm having nothing to do with Satan's Shot season on my channel. So like, I loved it. I watched the videos; they're great in that. But then I decided because I'd said that, I thought no, I'm contradicting myself. So I took the stream down. I took the stream down, not because I didn't want to review it because it was you guys or anything. I did, but I just thought I'm going against my word. I'm going against my word.
You see, Groovy says, I guess it's cheap and easy content for you, even though you swore you weren't going to do it again. So why are you now changing your mind? I never said swore I'll never do it again. I said I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm rededicating my channel to doing biblical flat earth and whatever. But the problem is people want to see that content. I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys to how can I say, as you said in the beginning of the stream, have quality content, Mr. Groovy. And you guys did enjoy that type of content of mine.
Definitely.
So not that I
Well,
would like
it's like-
to review their stuff. It's just you guys enjoy it.
Well, it's
You
like
know what I
with
mean?
people in general. I mean, most people want to be on board with truth if they can, without knowing the material.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That is also true. I'm allowed to change my mind, David.
Well, that's true. Absolutely.
It has been, I have to say, it has been a nice break from them.
Well,
Very nice.
It's not like you're debating Toon or FTFE. You're not even looking.
No,
at
and I won't be doing any time soon to let you know.
I mean, the copycat thing, that's completely different. You know, that's debating someone else. There's nothing to do with the anti-flat earthers.
Yeah, Andrew, on this part, yes, I am pleasing my audience. Because frankly, I'm getting very tired of you guys moaning and crying every day like a Karen. Oh, it's boring here. It's boring.
Yeah, but not all the time. Why isn't he allowed to please his audience? If his audience suggests something that
No,
they
look,
like, why not?
I'm not a person trying to be a people pleaser.
No, but you've got to listen to your viewers sometimes. You know.
But the point I'm trying to make is people are always moaning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's like you give them what they want, they moan. You don't give them what they want, they moan. So what do you want, guys? What is it?
Yeah.
I almost made a video say comparing myself to Sweeney getting hated for absolutely nothing.
I mean, look, what would they do if all the 5 channels or biblical cosmology channels, level Earth channels, true Earth channels, what if rising Earth channels? What happened if they just cut out, stop their channels and didn't make any content? What would the Globers, the anti-flat earthers, not Globers, what would they do? They wouldn't laugh and scream. They'd probably say, "Yeah, we won," and think, "Oh shit, what we got to do now?" But it's not happening. It's not happening. But they say they want that. They want this off the internet. No, they don't.
They love it. Yeah, but that's what I say. They are always here, even though they keep moaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
David Banner, I love her jeans. I don't know if you guys realize the kind of people that are moaning against her. They seem very jealous, if I put it that way. But I mean, it's insane. People, but this is exactly why I'm saying it's the same as what Banjo and things that they're pushing propaganda out of nothing. That's it. It's just that. So out of pure jealousy of her, they're making it seem like now there's propaganda, Nazi propaganda and stuff like what the hell? Because she's saying, "Oh, now I get my genes from my." Oh man, it's quite insane.
Nutsky.
Wow.
I need to clean out my bookmarks. Wow. It took me 7 years to get to the bottom. Cool.
Oh wow. Well, it was quite an exciting stream, at least.
It's good. I enjoyed that, man. It was really
Yeah,
good.
quite good.
Had a good stream there as well. So yeah, I enjoyed them both.
Mm.
Brilliant. Charles was good. He came on. Baza was good. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's always good having a discussion with Charles.
Oh, I'm telling you, brilliant, man, brilliant. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there tomorrow as well for the last part.
You know, David, you know what there was a sad thing about eugenics? This one woman was a doctor moaning like, oh, she was going against physics, saying only some genes pass your traits on. That's not true. All genes pass. It's like that's what moaning about. It's like it's false, it's misrepresenting. Oh my word, it's insane. What? Can you answer why can't you grab something similar to a telescope, go up X amount of feet in the air, and at least see from California to New York? Because we look through air, bro.
Wow.
And I want to point out from California to New York, there would be mountains in the way, trees, buildings, air, fog.
A few obstructions.
Yeah. Clouds.
Even without
dust.
Atmo, even if you took the clouds, the Atmo, and got all that way, you still got obstructions. What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's amazing. They automatically think it's just a perfect viewable thing. I mean, has anybody ever gone snorkeling or scuba diving before?
Yeah.
Your vision is very limited to how far you can see.
Right.
It doesn't matter how clear the water is.
No. You're still looking through a medium.
Uh-huh.
It's physical. It's there. It exists.
Dub, you can go up X amount of feet as much as you want. By the way, that's what Jay Tolan Media did, though, where he uses infrared camera and he's far too far from your globe.
Oh, way too far. Way too far.
It did help. Obviously, there were still places he couldn't see because limitations.
Absolutely.
But what he did see was far too far for your globe.
Because our eyes have limitations, instruments have limitations.
Mm-hmm.
And if I may say, it's like, where did they see bottom up curve over the surface? And then even if they're in a plane, right, looking down on it, where did they see the bottom down? Or you guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where did they see that? Observation. They've never seen it. We never saw it as Globers.
Nope.
No. Oh, got to remember. Did I miss a
never
membership
measured it either. There's nothing to measure because there's nothing there except a level surface.
Did you guys see I missed a membership or something? It says a new member, but I don't see anyway.
No.
So whoever you were who became a member, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sorry I missed it because I don't know. It doesn't show anything. I just see it shows one new member. It doesn't say who or when, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. And appreciate everybody. You guys, please hit the likes. And yeah. So the votes are 66% for we should start reviewing Flat Earth content again. So, okay. You voted, so I shall do so, I guess. I'll start doing that next week then, or maybe Sunday or next week. We'll see. Because I've got a lot of anti-flat Earth content to catch up. I don't watch this stuff, so it's gonna be.
Well,
something.
honestly, Keith, you shouldn't have to.
Let's see what happens if I type flat Earth in. Let's see.
Like, dude, they're wrong. They've been wrong, and it's just ridiculous at this point.
Community science just destroyed the flat Earth by Simon Dan 12 hours ago. This is it. The day has finally come. The result of the Aristophanes community experiment. Oh my word. Okay, so I've got a video for Monday.
Well, I dare say it's
What's
it's
Sunday?
not just something about what we're arguing about in flat Earth, right? It's a spiritual aspect where
Oh,
we're
yeah.
trying to get them away from lies.
Yep, exactly.
Trying, not always successful, of course. But then again, it's like we also have to abide by God,
my
who also
word.
respects the free will He gave everyone.
Yeah. I was seeing this video from Simon Dan. He's talking about Aristophanes, and a whole bunch of people took the solar noon. This should be good. Okay, we should be doing this Sunday then. We'll go through his video on Sunday, guys. Community science just destroyed the flat Earth.
Okay.
Simon Dan.
Okay, cool. Sideman.
Sad man ban.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, but I still for other people who still believe in the globe, like where do they measure left to right curvature?
They don't.
Left to right. Like,
Oh,
do they
you know
know
what I'm
what a
getting-
ball is?
You know what I'm getting within this? He's literally made a graph, and he's saying, "Look, it should follow the Earth as a globe." Wow! Using solar angles, which requires a flat Earth to do. I mean, okay, that's going to be quite funny to check. Yes, Andrew, I am debating Aaron tomorrow on is the Trinity biblical, the doctrine of the Trinity biblical.
Oh, and I was
Tomorrow.
arguing with Muffin in one of your comment sections just yesterday, Keith.
Mhm.
He asked me what, or no, not just him, but others who are in his party. Like, what would I accept as proof? The scientific method, what you actually observe. Stop lying to me that you say you see, Earth being a ball when you never do, or measure it being a ball when you never do, or experiment with it never being a ball.
That's right.
I'm tired of your
Yeah, well, how will they
lies.
do science anyway for globe? Think about it. I mean, think about it. That springbok on your wall there,
Yeah.
that's as much science as the globe.
Yeah.
I'm observing a springbok on your wall.
Yeah.
How do I science that?
Oh, it's biology. It's biology. Yeah. But yeah, no. You can't.
What are you talking about? FTF who'd like to come in, but he says he's blocked. No, he's not.
Nobody's blocked. Well, some people are.
Craig isn't blocked. What are you talking about?
Craig's definitely not blocked. We're ending the stream now anyway, because it is time to end. But I know he's got his like 12-hour stream going on or something like that. Yeah, 12-hour debunkathon.
All right.
Anyway. Yeah, it's time to head off, I guess. Any clothing statements?
Well, I mean, I still care for the Globers because we were ourselves. I just care that they still want to believe something that's not true over what is true.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, sometimes like banging your head against a brick wall, man. Like, it's sometimes okay talking at Luca, but like he was earlier, it was like total not understanding what's being said. It's that, and what he's saying is contradicting itself, you know. And then it just it's kind of frustrating because you think this is easy to understand. This part is easy to understand, but you're off in that other tangent that you know what I mean? It's like it doesn't sink in at all, and you think you get it or they get it, but just in one ear and out the other, because we've done this before with Luca as well, and spoke this before with Luca, and a lot more stuff where he concedes, and then the next day comes back in and doubles down.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and to correct myself, I'm sorry. What it ultimately leads to, the driving point, is that what God has said in the Bible is true. And what Jesus did for all of us is true.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And there. Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen, for sure. PJ, you got a show coming up?
I'm on tomorrow, normal time, 2 p.m. But I'm not tired tonight, so I decided to. It's Thursday night. It's not movie night, but I've decided to do a little topic on YouTube, and then we're going to watch 28 Years Later because it's just come out in HD.
What?
So,
Mary Poppins? What?
yeah, Mary Poppins. 28 Years Later. You know,
I would love to see Mary Poppins.
Derek's not into the same movies. He doesn't like.
Well, your last few videos, I kind of had a.
That was an experiment.
Wow.
That one was just that's not a usual thing. That's not a usual thing. But because 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and now you've got 28 years later, I've got to see it. I've seen the other two, so I've got to see it. You know what I mean? But that other one, yeah, it was a terrible film. But it was just an off the topic. It was brand new because we was doing old movie, new movie sort of thing at the weekend, because I do 2 movies. Tonight I'm just doing one. And it's old movie, new movie, and that was just picked randomly because it said in the synopsis it was taken from a computer game, and there was some things happen through the night, and then they go back, and it happens again. It was like a Groundhog Day thing. I didn't realize it was going to be so gruesome. It was proper gruesome, proper. Derek's like, yeah, no, I'm off, guys. I can't watch this. Well, he told the truth. He didn't just say, I'm off. Okay, I'm just tired. No, he said, no, I can't stand this film. I'm off. It's not the usual thing. It's not the usual film, Derek. It's not.
Yeah.
It was just.
I know, PJ. Oh no, but yeah, God bless you all so much. Take care in the meantime.
Who is this other bear in the private chat? Is it Bev? Because sounds like Bev.
I've got 99 not seen. I haven't even looked at private chat. Now I am. Got Elder Bear. It's Elder Bear, isn't it?
Elder Bear, yeah. Is it Bev?
No, that's not Bev. That's Elder Bear.
All right, because sounds like Bev, exactly the same.
Well, yeah, exactly, because they do say the same stuff.
That's why I was thinking he's retarded. All right.
They're a team.
But yeah, it was great having you guys on. Sorry I got to go, unfortunately. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Remember, tomorrow night's debate night. So I'll see you all then. Yeah, obviously PJ's not going to show up.
I'll be at the other one. I'll be at the cupcake one.
Yeah. But blessings, guys. May the pressure be with you. And please do me a favor. Just hit the likes. It really, really does help the show to grow. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Cheers.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.